Okay, so this one is a little bit of a classic, maybe. I don't know, especially in relationship to contemporary dance. I feel like it's almost at the heart of contemporary dance. However, as we spoke in the episode around habits, it can be much broader than how we're going to work with it today. Today, I want to look at interruption and disturbance of breaking patterns, right? Of patterns. So I want you to improvise, to dance freely. And when you notice a pattern, to interrupt it immediately. So when you notice something that you recognize, do something else. So this is very similar to the task of don't dance, and when you recognize it as dance, do something else. In a way, I've converted the contemporary dance improvisation score. But here, dance, and if you recognize it as something, do something else and see if you can get lost. And specifically look for patterns. Patterns of recognition are really important in this task. So when you notice a pattern, interrupt it immediately. Beautiful. So, like we've discussed before, there's this impossibility perhaps to fully interrupt all our patterning, that especially as we've been speaking, choreography is our patterns, we are our patterns, like we spoke with habits. So now choose one of your habits that you could not interrupt, one pattern that you were unable to interrupt, that just kept reoccurring for you, and then build an improvisation around it. So try to see something in your movement patterns, in your way of dancing, that you wasn't able to interrupt, and now improvise around that. And do that for as long as you have time for, and then come back. Set yourself a timer, be clear about timing, as I should be. So 10 minutes, 15 minutes, an hour, or whatever you have. And that's it for today. How quickly do patterns form? And is an interruption violent or is it playful? Or can it be both? What resists being broken and how does it resist? And we can flip also this question completely on its head and ask, how are patterns made, recognized and formed? And perhaps all of dance is, in one way or another, the creative play with the limitations we find ourselves in and the patterns that somehow emerge. Maybe you notice this sort of interchanging of habit and pattern I've done in this workshop, and it's an interesting question, isn't it? Like, are they different, and how? What is a pattern? What is a habit? Are patterns, can they be more conscious, whereas habits, do they always have to be unconscious, subconscious? I don't know. I think patterns, trying to describe a pattern is such an interesting practice. Perhaps that's something you could do as a reflective exercise for today, is describe patterns for yourself. But either way, thank you, and I'll see you again.